It has definitely been, ooh, I sound congested. I'm congested. Hi, I'm Tiffany. This is my congested show. Oh my god. It's been a good hot minute since I've talked to you guys. I haven't posted on YouTube in about a year, probably more than that. And there's no one really to blame except for myself. There is a lot of reasons why I stopped posting YouTube videos. Some of it out of laziness, some of it out of the craziness that comes along with college. The video you guys are about to see, I filmed almost exactly a year ago. And I even edited it. I edited it and I had like this whole idea of what I wanted to do with the video, and I just never ended up finishing it. But I felt like now is a good time to start getting back into YouTube, and I'll explain why I left and why I'm even coming back in the first place. But before that, I'm going to let you guys watch this video that I filmed and edited a year ago. And it's all about me moving to college. So, yeah. Okay. As you may be able to tell, I have a lot of boxes behind me. And that's because in just a few months, okay, that's weird. Okay, let's start over. I'm currently packing all these boxes and clearing out my room to move to a much bigger city. I've been living here since I was in elementary school, and I don't really remember any place that I lived before it. I know there is a mobile home, but that I lived in when I was a kid, but this is the one that I remember the most because I've lived here elementary through high school. Part of me is really excited to live independently and to not have to ask permission to do things and to just be able to grocery shop on my own. But there are some things that I'm definitely not looking forward to. The school in particular, it's not my first choice school, you know, I mean, that's always how it goes. But that's okay, because I am planning on transferring to hopefully a better school that in the next coming semester, hoping that all things work out. My mom said that when I was little, I told her once that I'm just gonna get on a bus and go bye-bye. And I feel like it's always been that way. I've always wanted to live on my own and just be my own person. One thing I have to say I am a little bit worried about is making friends in a new city, because I've never been good at talking to people or confronting people. I've never made the first move in any of the friendships I made. I was just thinking about it before I started filming this video. Literally every single friend that I have, I didn't make the first move. They came to me or I met them through one of my other friends. Confronting people and trying to make new friends is gonna be something that's a little bit nerve-wracking for me because, I don't know, I just think way too hard about what people think of me, and even if they like me, I will overthink every single move that they make and convince myself that they don't like me. I feel like I say this a lot, but I feel like I've grown a lot in the past few months, and these past few months and these next few months specifically, the only word that comes to my head is liberation. I'm liberating myself from being at home, I'm liberating myself just in all sorts of ways, and I'm really feeling this kind of sense of freedom starting to come, and I can see it kind of coming towards me. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but yeah, I've made a lot of developments in my personal life, graduating high school, going to college, and all sorts of significant other developments that have happened. Yes, okay, this is really awkward. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'm gonna stop this. So here I am. It is officially my 3rd or 4th week at college, but I'm now officially a college student. It took a couple days for me to adjust. The first couple days were kind of the most difficult, I guess, which I mean like it is for most people. I'll be honest, the biggest thing that I miss so far is my closest friends being in a very close vicinity from me, and also good food, because cafeteria food gets really old after a little while. Since I've gotten here, one of my oldest plants, it was about 2, maybe almost 3 years old, died. And I'm convinced it's because it got too much sunlight, because my old room didn't have a window. That's a train. This is kind of a cruddy update. So what you just watched is what I filmed a year ago. And since that last clip that you saw, I have changed universities. Let me start with why I stopped making YouTube videos. The biggest component is that I got really sick of making like beauty and fashion videos, because that's not what I want to contribute my life to. I just didn't feel like the content I was creating was authentic to myself, and I felt like I needed to make things more personal. And I really felt like beauty and fashion was really surface level content for me personally. Honestly, I wanted to go into podcasts, and I felt like podcast is a good platform where I could share in length of like what I want to talk about and like bring on guests and stuff like that, which I can still do with YouTube. So what I did is I held a Twitter poll on whether people even were interested in the content that I want to talk about, and once it seemed like everyone was interested in what I had to talk about, I held another poll whether they wanted to hear my thoughts on podcasts or YouTube videos. Kind of thought podcast was gonna win, not gonna lie, but YouTube videos actually won to my surprise. So this is it. I'm back on YouTube. You have not seen the past year of my life. I'm excited to share that with you guys and invite you back into my life again in a much more personal way. And I hope you guys are excited for that too. So yeah, let's get back in the game. Let's get this party started. And I'll see you guys in my next video.